Tuesday again. All right. Yes, it's good today already. So happy they've released this for the first time on vinyl. We're listening to Saigon Kick with Water, their third album. Came out after their debut, and then they had The Lizard, which is a big hit, and then this one, and this came out in '93, and it really didn't sell a lot, but I've always loved it. So, love it. This is One Step Closer, first song, and I've said this before, this band is almost genreless. They're all over the place, you'll see what I mean. Here's on fire again, one step closer to the promised land, your mind's on fire again. Love every song in this, but I'm not going to be able to play the whole thing. I'm going to play more of this than I usually do. A little longer video today. But I'll have to put a few songs that won't be able to be on here. It'll be just too long. But I'm going to play most of this record. Like most of side one and a good portion of side two. So, alright. Go one step closer here. And of course, today, like I always do, I start with the blues. And this gets me in the mood for, for drinking and for listening to music all day. So I got some John Lee Hooker with Free Beer and Chicken. This is a great record. Might be my favorite by him that I have. It's up there. It's so good. I just got it recently. It's a repress from I don't know when, but it sounds awesome. And there's parts of this, it almost sounds like a, what's it called? Jazz. Just almost jazzy at parts, like fusion. And then like a little funk in it too. It's really cool. But it's great blues, awesome. You can hear him talking between songs, kind of like it's like a live record, but it isn't. So good, I love it. Oh. Saigon Kid, cheers, we say. Of course, I got to cheer Real Gone Music for putting this out. They've been doing that with a lot of albums. I really love putting them out for the first time or hard to get ones. I love it. Thank you so much. Cheers. All right, up next. Now, look at that guitar. Yeah. Now, my good friend Jeff Witcher did his countdown of all the Beatles songs. And then my other friend Sam St. John joined in. He's doing his. I'm going to do one too because mine's so much different than theirs. So I've been listening to Beatles a lot. Listening to 65. Great album. This is a really underrated Capitol record. I love that one. Time's a liar again. One step closer to the bleeding heart. A bandage for the wound. Yeah. All right, cheers, we'll see. Yeah, now, there's one cover song on this album, and it's up next. I guarantee 95% of you will know it, if not 100%, because it's a classic. And Steve from All the World's a Stage, this one's for you, buddy. Then I listened to some Hunters and Collectors with Living Daylight. This is awesome. Australian band from the 80s. So good. Love it. Kind of alternative. Jeff Witcher, you would love this record. You would love this band. Right up your alley. Oh, this is cool. Now, this is actually a lot of people's favorite version of this song. Even better than the original. That's sacrilege, because the original is a huge song. But, for a lot of rockers, this is like their favorite version. So, here we go. Cheers, VC. And then I heard this 12-inch single. This is awesome. I just noticed it has double hypes. Helix with Don't Get Mad, Get Even. This sounds so good. These 12-inch singles sound so good. And the hype on both sides. That's so cool. I rarely see that. JC will love that. All right, VC. This is so cool how they do this song. I want to wait till this part's on. Yeah. And up next, I've listened to an early British Invasion record here, Herman's Hermits. This is a good record. I like this. You know, I hadn't heard this in a while. And this is actually a really good record. Of course, I'm Into Something Good, everyone knows. They also do the song Sea Cruise. That's a song most people know. Mrs. Brown, You Got a Lovely Daughter. That's a really cool song. For the last song on the first side, Walking with an Angel, I was hearing some Deep Purple in it. Even though Deep Purple, No One Came, I almost had the same like bass, like dun, dun, dun. It's like kind of crazy. So I was really getting into this. Cool stuff. Let me introduce it. Yeah, of course, there might be a couple people who don't know this song. This is Space Oddity, originally by David Bowie, the great David Bowie. So, this next album was given to me by my great friend Ken Squires. He dropped it off to me the other day because he got a better copy. This is really hammered, but I'd never heard it before. It's very odd. I've never heard the first 3 albums of this band. This is the first Yes record. And it's a little got a warp in it, slightly hammered, but it sounds great. Scratches all over it. That's the thing about these old records. It still sounds phenomenal, even with all that. Probably a G plus, like good plus rating, and it still sounds better than some of my other records. And I really like this record. They're not quite as progressive. It's really good. I like it. I really love their version of Every Little Thing, the Beatles song, is really good on here. But I enjoyed the whole thing. Thank you, Ken. It sounds good, buddy. Yeah. You see? And then my great friend JC, from the flip side, sent me this record. Wow, blew me away. Amazingly, this era of my life, I didn't have a whole lot of money, so I didn't order stuff online. It was before that time. It's the Neon God, Part 1 and Part 2 on vinyl. So killer. There it is, both sides. Awesome. It almost has like it's almost like the Crimson Idol Part 2 in a way. Has that kind of feel to it. It's really good. I love this. Thank you so much, Josh. You're the best, buddy. And it sounds great. Awesome album. It's on School Bus Yellow, I call it. Pretty cool album. Yeah, I love it. I'm a huge Wasp fan, so. I was like the only one. I think there's one other one I haven't heard by them. I have all the rest of the stuff, though. It's just that little era in there I lost track of them. They do this song so good. Cheers, VC. Alright, up next, another one sent to me from the great JC, Tangled in Rains and Steelheart. Now, I have this on cassette, but I don't listen to my cassettes as often as I used to, so I hadn't heard this in a while. Way better record than I remember. I always liked it, but my favorite song here is actually Dancing in the Fire, the last song. Really cool song. The song Steelheart's their heaviest song they ever did. Their self-titled song, that's awesome. Electric Love Child's killer. I remember I loved it. Love 'Em and I'm Gone. I always loved that song. Late for the Party, kind of got goofy lyrics, but it's so good, and it's so catchy. Love it. Very good record. Steelheart, Tangled in Rains. All right, up next, we've got the title song, Water. I guarantee, like, most of the songs in here will sound completely different than the last song you hear. Now, this is Water. Awesome song here. Jeff Witcher, man, you need to get this record. It just has a Jeff Witcher feel to me. So, cheers, VC. Yeah. Saigon Kick. And then I listened to this record. This is a great album. This is from the early 70s, Armageddon. And it's got the original singer of the Yardbirds is the singer of this, Keith Reef, which Gary, Physical Format, you should love this. But it's a hard rock record, bordering on metal, like proto-metal. It's really good. It also has members from Captain Beyond and Renaissance in here. Awesome record. Almost a super group, and it's really good. And I didn't even realize this. This copy is hammered. I bought it for just a few dollars. Totally hammered, splitting. sounds awesome though, and I didn't even realize that it was a white label promo. Probably why it sounds so good. And it's a great record. I'd recommend this one. Anyone who likes hard rock and metal, be on the lookout for Armageddon. Armageddon, killer band. I've had that album for quite a while. I've always liked it, but I spun it again. It even blew me away. Just turn it again. Killer. Yeah. All right, DC. Up next, another one from the great JC. Alice in Chains with We Die Young. Their first EP, 3 songs. 2 of my all-time favorite Alice in Chains songs, We Die Young and It Ain't Like That, along with Killing Yourself, which is only available on this, or, you know, some, like, there's other things, but not on any real record. So, killer stuff here. Came out on Record Store Day last year. I'm so happy to get it. Sounds phenomenal, too. Ah, love this. Saigon Kick. Need some beer. I'm going to fill up.
Your face, my love, for you won't die.
Yeah. My voice is a little rough today. I'm trying not to sing too much. Some people will love that. So cheers, everyone. I think my allergies are kicking in. I'm not sick. My throat's a little rough though. Like allergies are starting up. Hay fever. Okay, next up, another 12-inch single. This is Stage Dolls with Commando, the title song from their debut record. Now they're a Norwegian, you call it like a glam hair metal band from Norway. I never really heard them much, but I got this in a collection. It's pretty good, and I'd like to hear more of their stuff. Because this is a little commercial for me, but it's good. It's worth having for sure, and it sounds phenomenal. Another white label promo here. Cool stuff. Stage Dolls. I'm gonna hunt for some of their full-length records. I'd really like to hear them more. Up next, one of the most underrated albums by this band. Turn down his hair for a minute. A lot of people think this is one of their very bottom records, and I can see that because all the records are so phenomenal. But this album, to me, it's like an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10 record to me, and it's one of their lower level records. That's how much I love this band. This record I love. We've Come For You All. I almost played this today. I might play it next week or the week after. It is so good. It's just Anthrax. There's the last one with John Bush. It's got Superhero, so cool. I love Refuse to Be Denied and Nobody Knows Anything. 2 of my favorite Anthrax songs. Strap It On. Almost has a early Metallica feel. Talking about old eras of metal. So good. Taking the Music Back actually has Roger Daltrey singing background vocals. Love this album. For all those Who fans, he actually did a song on Anthrax. It's on here. He's just in the background on the chorus, like singing along, but it's pretty cool he did that. So, but yeah, Black Dahlia, what a great album. I saw them live on this tour and they just shredded. So good. Killer stuff, Anthrax, We Come For You All. Yeah. Torture. Torture goes into Fields of Rape. They're talking about rape as a type of flower. Fields of Rape, phenomenal. Next song. So this is Torture, great song here. Yeah. Wow. So that's what I've listened to today already. I'm getting going a little late today. I got all these lined up next for later this day and then for this week. I'm going to finish out all these ones coming up. Some Trouble. What another great record. I got to play this on one of these videos too. Album is so good. My favorite Turntable album is such a good band. Wow. Kind of, you don't call them stoner rock. I don't know, they're just kind of got their own thing, but they're so good. This album, heavy and killer and catchy, so good. Yeah. And then this other one JC just sent me, Still Climbing from Cinderella. I'll probably play this one next when I get done with this video. So good. I have the cassette. I've had it for years, since it came out. Great album. So happy to have it on vinyl finally. Love it. Cinderella, great band. Love it. I still remember when Straight to Me first came out, the video for that, for their album. Me and my friends were freaking out over it. Loved them ever since. Yeah. Right. Up next, Herman's Hermit got me wanting to play this album. No one will ever say that again. Herman's Hermit made them want to play Fireball from Deep Purple. But that's just how it went. This is so good. No One Came, that last song here, it's kind of like the beginnings of grunge in a way. It has that dirty, gritty feel to it. So good. Love this album. My second favorite Deep Purple record after In Rock. And then you got, Machine Head right in there with them. Those three, and then Burn. Those three and Burn are my four Deep Purple. And then you gotta put Stormbringer too, but love this album. Fireball. Chris Brophy, cheers, buddy. Nothing quite like this era of Deep Purple. And this is a band, I've actually recently got 3 records of them used. I haven't listened to it yet. What the hell's wrong with me? This is the one I'm going to start with. It's Between Nothingness and Eternity by the Mahavishnu Orchestra. I probably butchered that name, but you know what I mean. Some fusion here. I believe it's fusion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never heard them yet. I got 3 records of them, all within the last month. Gotta spin one today, because gotta check them out. Yeah. So up next, this next song, Fields of Rape. Absolutely a masterpiece of a song in my opinion. Love it. It's so good. So, cheers VC. Yeah. And then I finally got the last main one from my collection. I mean, there's a couple I missed and some obscure and some off the wall ones. But Circle of Snakes from Danzig. And be on the lookout. Me and JC and Chris Brophy are going to do a later era Danzig song ranking. So I had to get this to get in there. So this is my last one I needed. Awesome band. Love Danzig so much. Love this song. Yeah. Suck on Kick. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, VC. And up next, what a great record this is. This is Black Rose, a rock opera. What a great album. One of my very favorite Thin Lizzy records. Now, I was talking to my buddy Steve from All Over the Stage about Thin Lizzy. I've actually never heard 3 of their albums, so I can't say what's my very favorite for sure, but this is definitely in my top 3 of the ones I've heard. I think it's the first their debut, and one of their, maybe their last one, and one of their other early ones that I haven't heard. But love Thin Lizzy. So underrated, so underappreciated. Everyone should have some Thin Lizzy. They're great. Awesome guitar work too from that band. Wow. Gorman and oh man. Now this here is a new album. I've never shown it yet. This is what the hell's her name? Haseen with Sovereign Murder. It's almost like a grunge album from, I think they're Australia. I might be wrong. No. I don't know where the hell they're from, but It's really good. I heard some of the records from the guy played it for me, and I loved it. Hazin with Sovereign Murder. Oh, Hazin Murder. Hazin. That apparently is taken from a Nirvana song live when he says that in some... I'm not a big Nirvana guy, so I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Killer stuff. Look at that cover. Cousin Brian, you'll love that, buddy. And then I gotta play this today. This is Horoscope. Overkill. Another one courtesy of JC. Gave me the box set. Thank you so much, buddy. So good. Love Overkill. This album sounds better than the OGs, this box set. So good. Awesome records. Ron Haggerty. It's his favorite band. Love Ron, man. Cheers, VC. Yeah. I just found this, well not used, brand new copy, reissued. Some Talking Heads. Had to get this. Another Jeff Witcher special here. Love Talking Heads. I've got like 5 or 6 of their records now. I've always liked them, and I've had a few of them for a long time. So I was missing that one. Saw it, picked it up. Yeah, so after this song, I'm gonna get a beer, flip the record, so I'll do the thing. Yeah, and then here's some Sunshine Superman. I love this album. Donovan's so good. Love Donovan. One of my favorites from the 60s and 70s. It's so good. This album, Season of the Witch, Sunshine Superman, so good. Awesome. Donovan. Alright, VC, I'll be right back. Cheers, everyone. Alright. So good. Songs called On and On. Really sad I had to skip some songs on here because I love this whole album so much. Love this song, On and On. Second kick, Water. I specifically wanted to end on a specific song on this, so I'm trying to get it to go to there at the end. So. On and On. Love this song. Back on time. Back on my feet again. All right. So up next, The Gathering from Testament. Great album here. Wow, love it. Mr. Profi, you'll love that. Cheers, VC. And I still can't pronounce this right. Tool, Lateralus, something like that. Great album. This has grown on me so much since I've got it. Sounds great. I love that cover. If you picture this, it actually sounds good. Rad Wings of Destiny from Ugly Kid Joe. What a great album. I never see this in a VC except for JC showing it. Never seen it other than me and him. So good. The newer Ugly Kid Joe stuff is so good. Man, they just rock. They got almost better. Even though I love that first EP they did so much. But their last couple albums have been great. I mean, phenomenally great. Here's a really cool compilation. I'll have to take this off. See it better. Metal Plated. You don't see this one very often. It's really good. And this is all songs from Ebony Records. They were a metal record label in the 80s. So it's got, and they're all from Europe too. There's Demonize, Danger, Coma, Blaspheme, Vulcan, Double Agent, Steel Wings, and Stallion. All European bands. Sounds phenomenal too. Great album. One of my better compilations I have. There's the Ebony label. Love that label. Yeah. Up next, The Way. This has always been I love this song, The Way. Alright, here we go. And this album here, great album that spawned a bunch of great musicians and bands. It's a Steeler. Love this album. Of course, Yngwie Malmsteen on guitar, Ron Keel on vocals. Great record here. I love it. So happy I got this. JC found this one for me too. Mark Edwards as well, and Rick Fox. So, killer stuff here, Steeler. Up next, an all-time classic, Stay Hungry. Oh yeah, I can't not listen to this every couple months. It's so good. I've loved it since I was a kid. Burnin' Hell is my favorite song here, always has been, but I love everything on here. Horatoria, of course. Oh man. The Price, Don't Let Me Down. Oh man. SMF. Of course, and the big singles, We're Not Gonna Take It, and I Wanna Rock. Man, Stay Hungry. What a great record. Jesus knows the way you talk. This is a religious song without being religious. Love it. Yeah. The way you walk into the room. Love those lyrics. This here, my favorite album by the Misaligned Band. Underrated band, gets so much crap from people in the metal world, and I love them. I'll stick up for them every day, especially this record, Winger with Pull. And I gotta thank my good friend Robert on my Turntable. I won his contest, got this with the contest winnings. So happy I got this. It sounds phenomenal. It's on orange vinyl, and wow, I love this record. I might play this on one of these videos. That's so good. Yeah. Jesus knows the way you walk. Oh, Jesus knows the way you talk. And then up next, Vinnie Vincent Invasion. What a great album. Made to be played at maximum volume. Says that right on the inner sleeve. Bought this back when it came out. I got it used, like very soon after it came out at my local store. This is the same copy I've had for all these years. That's why it's still beat up. Played this to death. Love it. Phenomenal. One of the greatest guitar records ever. Josh Keach. Check that record out. Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Shredding guitar. Shredding. Nothing quite like it. Over the top shredding. One of my favorite bands I've discovered since being in the vinyl community. And it's a band that is fronted by a vinyl community member. It's Ultimatum. Love them. And this is the Mechanics of Perilous Times. So good. Scott Waters and Ultimatum. What a great... Yeah. Love this album. I love this band. Scott's such a cool guy. You rock, buddy. Jesus knows the way you walk. That's very coincidental that this song would be on while I have Ultimatum, because they're a Christian metal band. I didn't plan that either. That just kind of happened. Very cool. Yeah. And then some Voivod coming up with The Outer Limits, another great band I've been getting into so much more lately in my later life. I always knew of them back when they were out and I liked them, but I never really had much of their stuff. So I've been getting all their records on vinyl as they've been re-released. And man, do I love this band. Voivod, so good. Yeah. All right, up next, Sentimental Girl from France. It's just called Sentimental Girl. And then I've been playing this a lot. I might break down and play this on a Tipsy Tuesday too, because it is so good. The Mall. And I love that cover. So cool. This album is killer. Love the Mall. 777. Yeah. From Greece. Last Tyrant. The best album of the 2000s right here. Yeah. If you don't know Clutch, if you don't like modern music, this is the best album since the year 2000. Period. Right here. Last Tyrant from Clutch. So good. It's phenomenal. Maybe their best record, and it's just a masterpiece. It's like their White Album. It's all over the place. Got so many different sounds, double records. So good. And that's one of those records I bought on CD the day it came out, and instantly, the instant I put it on, I was like, holy crap. I knew it would be one of my favorites the first time I heard it, and it is. Another one of my all-time favorites, Vain, No Respect. One of the best albums of the 90s. I put this in my top 10 albums of the 90s. Love it. That's phenomenal. Davey Vain, wow. That might have been 89. I thought it was 90 or 91 though. Whatever, it's one of the best records of the time. Oh. Yeah. TBC. Now, I wanted to close it with the next song. That's why I kind of shrunk it down. A little long video, but I had to play these few in the middle here of this side. Even though I left so many good songs out of this record. Everyone, Real Gone Music just put this out. Highly recommend buying this record. You'll love it. It grows on you and grows on you and grows. I've heard it for years. I've known it since I was young, but it's really good. Got all kinds of sounds. Next song, a goth music masterpiece, Close to You. It's like a gothic love song masterpiece. I love it. So cheers VC and get close to you. And then we got some Yngwie Malmsteen, Marching Out. What a great album. Love Yngwie, one of my favorite guitarists ever. Oh baby, I want to get so close to you. 1,000 miles just to give it to you. And how about some Pleasant Dreams from Ramones? Ramones are so good. Love this album too. One of their best. The KKK took my baby away. Love that song. Killer. Well, my little baby, I want to get so close to you. Oh, my little baby, I want to make you do. Johnny Craft, Never a Threat. Thanks again, Josh. Awesome record. It's another one I gotta play on here. I got so many I need to play. I'll never run out of albums to play. This album's so good. What's that? Crack of Dawn, my favorite song here. I love that. I wanna get so close to you. And then some Boys in Heat from Britney Fox. I don't know which one I like better. This is the debut. They're so good. And Bite Down Hard's right there too. Amazing album. Stevie is my favorite song on this. I love that. Always have loved that song. They do the best version ever of Hair of the Dog on this. My favorite version. Yeah. BC, cheers! And then this band, I know I'm one of the only ones with BC that loves them, but I love Blood and Hand Gang. One Fierce Beer Coaster, love this record. I hated it when I first heard it. The first 3 or 4 times I was like, what is this? And then I got it, and it clicked, and wow. They became one of my favorite bands of the 90s. Love them. Not hard to find. You are divine. All right. So happy with this release. White Snake Greatest Hits. They did a phenomenal job remixing these. Amazing. You are divine. Here's my walk. I love him do it. Fight to Survive by White Lion. I love White Lion. Vito Bratta is one of the top 5 metal guitarists of the 80s. So underrated. Love White Lion in this record. So close to you. Everyone, BC, love you guys. I'll see you next time. I want to be so close to you. All right, until next time.